I clicked the fucking
neighbor.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my
jeez, now I got so many of these.
Get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from Marty Earth. This is what that is. You can broadcast on all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. This is Shop the Point. I got Nick here to go over my recent drama. Drama found me. I wasn't looking for it.
Fun stuff.
Funny stuff. I just want to make this abundantly clear. I did tell you about this situation before it got out of control. Is that not correct? And I said I didn't want to make anything public or anything, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did your wife peg you?
Yes, that's exactly right. I was not trying to make this a federal case, and I will prove it. I will prove it today, even though nobody really gives it. Somebody said in the chat before, I didn't know this guy was still relevant. Well, he isn't. He just decided to fuck with me for whatever reason. I gotta cringe. If for some reason you're listening, I would absolutely love. I have a lot of questions. I want to ask you some questions. You're more than welcome to pop in at any time during this broadcast. But let's start it off where it all started off. Let's go into the DMs, Mr. Diorio. What do you think? Ha! Here we go. And this is the way it started. Let me kill the music. It's already on my nerves. Kill it. So I get I'll start. Actually, I left some stuff out. All right.
I see you were DMing Core Master recently.
Oh fuck! Really? For what?
Core Master.
You shared a tweet with Core Master. Interesting.
I shared a tweet with Core Master. Why wouldn't I?
Aiden said LOL.
Oh, who cares? This stuff.
What else is in there?
Nothing.
Dave?
Nothing. Yes.
Me. Riveter.
My friend from Ireland, Eric. Let's see. There's no way to close that, is there?
No.
Like Tommy, if Jamie Pine wants to chat on Discord, you have to let him know.
I don't know. Well, essentially, Augie locked his account.
Yeah, both him and John's one.
Why am I not being told about this? Should I be locking my account?
What happened?
They were being flagged by apparently Ripunk.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for the heads up. I'm just gonna go jump over to Twitter. Just gonna go whatever button that is.
Yeah. Well, it shows you what a good I am. My last message, Augie, is make sure to black his real name. So Augie didn't make a mistake. So I got this October 5th. Did you receive my email? It's very important. Question marks. Here, I'll send it here. Hey, Tommy, I'm reaching out to you today because of your videos, blank and blank. These are discussing a video that I've since removed. I have removed all videos that could upset or offend anyone on my channel. I will not deny the negative actions in this video. It is who I used to be. I've done many awful things to undeserving people. I'm sorry that I brought this up in an exaggerated way during his court battle. Speaking of SoCal Jesus, which I had actually forgotten about until you reminded me.
I remind everybody every fucking time it comes up.
Yeah. I was a terrible person. I am... I got to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't read this far the first time he said it. No, I know where he's going.
Reading.
Yeah, reading. This is good. No, it's from him. I'm trying to clean up my life and be a better person. I know people that have to clean up their lives because of drinking or heroin or, but I'm not buying into this. I have to become a better. Why is it an effort to become a better person? It's never been an effort for me. I've never ever sat down. I was like, wow, I'm a complete piece of shit. I really need to knock it off. I mean, drinking a few times, but
You want to bender and accuse Jesus of rape?
no, never, not once. Not once. In fact, I think I'm a lot of fun when I'm drinking, perfectly honest with you. I'm sorry.
Last time you went drinking, wasn't that when you drank tune under the table and you're like, all right, now tell me if Bo Black's opened the folder.
I didn't do that. I didn't really drink tune under the table, in fairness to him. He was running around all day, and I had just started drinking then. I was a terrible person. I am trying to clean up my life and be a better person to others. I would like to ask you to please take the video down. One of my podcasts, my sacred podcast. If you would like, after removal, I'll consider coming on your channel for a serious interview. So I gotta ruin my show so I can interview your irrelevant ass to confront others about my actions and apologize for them.
I'll consider it.
First of all, I would never do that because it's not funny.
But it's not even a sure thing, Tommy. He'll consider it.
Yeah, consider it. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You know, if you would have just came on my show, because I want you on so bad, I probably would have took down the video.
Oh, God.
Whatever. I would like to please end the video. Coming on the show. I want to be a better person. I can't change my past, but I would like to move forward. Well, let's move forward then. I'm hoping for a child soon. I would like to have cleaned up my act.
God forbid that happens.
You should have thought about that before you had a kid. You know, people ask me, aren't you embarrassed what you do on here? No.
No, I didn't accuse Jesus of rape.
Well, that might have been embarrassing. Yeah. I would like to have cleaned up my act and been presented the world with change before my child is born. I need to stress that I am not trying to deny or say, this is where I didn't read this part because I don't care. This was an old me. I'm me, and I am new and better, and these are my mistakes. However, in other words, I guess what he's trying to say is, I'm not trying to say I wasn't a bad person, erase it. I'm just trying to move on, I guess. I don't fucking know. However, I do regret my actions. He talks to me like I give a fuck about it, and would like to take steps to fix my wrongdoings. I'm still conscious and work daily on being a better person. Man, it's an effort.
Some of these guys don't realize they're like the flavor of the week.
He was a flavor of the week.
We don't
4 years ago. He was long. I put him on because he was all over. Actually, I had a lot of people tell me not to put him on, and were really upset with me until I blew him up at the end. This whole show was a setup show. The whole thing was a fucking setup. It probably went 15, 20 minutes too long. I remember, I think it was Verse tried to talk me out of it. And then we came up with a plan, and he liked the plan. However, I do regret my actions. I would like to take the steps to fix my wrongdoing. I'm still blah, blah, blah. Please remove the video so my mistakes will stop putting negativity out in the world. Well, I like putting negativity out in the world. Negativity's funny. Funny makes people laugh. Turns a negative into a positive. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and sane in these hard times. I'm pretty safe. I'm quarantined, and I'm definitely. I just wrote it back one sentence. I don't take down videos. I mean, I don't. I think I did once. All right. Would you please compromise and change the name, the title? Change the name and title to God GOC then? And I wrote back no. Or even G of Cringe would be helpful to me. Without the God of Cringe in these tags, please work with me here. I'm trying to turn my life around. When Jesus' video is gone, your video will not make any sense anyway. Yeah, it will. I documented it. And we can always go over it again. So I decided to send him a message, 49 seconds long, and I did not give this to the guys. So you tell me if I was a dick to him. Here you go. I seem to think the reason you think I'm keeping it up is to somehow embarrass you for my own entertainment. No, it has nothing to do with that at all. This is a part of my show's history. You participated in it. You were called the God of Cringe back then. I'm not taking down, and I'm simply altering absolutely anything. Good luck with your quest to, straighten things out. That's freaking great. But I'm not going to alter my show because you had an epiphany of sorts, or you want to change your outlook. I really don't see how it would really help you if you want to run this narrative where this is the way I used to be and I'm going towards this now. Well, eliminating all signs of what you used to be is, I don't know if that's even a great idea. So it's simply not going to happen. It's my property, and I'm not going to delete it or alter it. Was that reasonable and professional? Was it?
I'd say so.
Yeah. And notice his family didn't come up yet. You notice that? I don't see the problem with altering the title. Won't affect views. It's been milked. Just don't want someone typing "gotta cringe" to see. It's C. You want to upset me over 5-10 views you get and 40 per. I don't even know if I get that much on that video. For 48 hours, which is likely usually less than 20 cents a month. Please be logical. Change the title. Might leave you with only 10 cents per month. Look, he thinks it's about money. Like, I know it. It's a part of. He didn't even listen to me. It's part of my show's history. Leave you doing Teddy's till no big deal. And I wrote back, it has nothing to do with money. If you offered me money, I wouldn't take it down. Then could you change my name? Logically, please. I want my family back. Now, this is the first time I heard that. I want my family back. He just told me this is about, like, there's a baby coming and you want to see what a jackass he was. Right? I want my family. They won't accept me if you don't change it. What? Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, see, like, here's the deal. That's probably not true, right?
I doubt it.
Like, theoretically, that's probably not true. But I want to believe it is. I want to believe that he is such a fucking loser. His family, like, talking to him again relies on Tommy's ability to take a live stream down. That's really fucking funny. I want to believe that he's such a pathetic piece of shit, and I want to laugh at him knowing that he can't talk to his family. There's no punchline. There's no punchline. That's it.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
the punchline is he can't see his kids. Oh, he can't have any kids.
Yeah, isn't that an ironic turn event? You know, isn't that an ironic turn? If that were true, I would not do it, and I would not do it. And for some crazy reason, it is. It's not my problem. And it's not my problem. It's mine. You wanted an interview. That's it. It's a part of the fucking thing. Salmonella Fitzgerald, $5. I can totally believe this guy is getting disowned by his family over a YouTube video. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, so that's it. And he writes, take care. I write you too. And that's the end of it. I did have a gut feeling that wasn't the end. I think that's why I told you. Otherwise, I would have just kept this to myself. Right? Mm-hmm. I did have a gut feeling. So I'm walking down. I'm going back down to pick some booze and get some snacks and shit like that. And I see, I can't show this here because I don't want to. I mean, the address is something Smith Jr. 1 at douchebag.com. So I doubt it's a real fucking email address. But I don't want to dox it, so I don't want to be called a doxer. Here is this. It just said on my phone, it just copy round takedown request received for your YouTube video. And that's all I saw as an email. I was like, holy fuck. Because this is really going to hurt me. First of all, things are slow right now. Like ridiculously slow in every aspect. So it's like, I'm down for a week for this bullshit. Fuck. But I didn't even know what it was at this point. So, I get this message. We received a copyright infringement notification below regarding your videos. We believe your content is protected by fair use. Imagine fucking that. I have seen this email once before from YouTube. Fair dealing or similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know that we do not plan to remove your video at this time. This is like a failed suicide. You know what I mean? He shot himself in the head, but it went through in such a way where it really didn't damage anything. Because one of the questions I would love to ask him, had he gotten the video taken down, right? Which he wouldn't have. I would have gotten back up, okay? Like, what did he hope would happen? Now, there would have been tons of videos on it. Tipster's going to cover it, or did. Augie covered it.
Probably is just full of shit, and he just wants a new fucking start, and he'll do anything he can to get one.
Yeah. But yeah, he'll do anything he can to get. But it starts anew. It continues the piece of shit got a cringe thing.
Because he's probably not trying to be a good guy. He just wants another opportunity.
That's more than likely. So I mean, this didn't even work. Like Google's shit fucking algorithm. He couldn't even trick them. You have control of the availability of videos, including the ability to delete them if you choose. Please be advised. It's possible the copyright owner will approach you directly for request removal or takedown action. Go for it, motherfucker. The email is not intended as legal advice. If you're interested in more information, shut up. I don't care. But this is the copyright notice that he wrote. Hello, thank you for your message. However, okay, this is what they wrote to him. Thank you for your message. We remain concerned that your copyright notification is not valid for all of the videos identified in your notification. And keep in mind, he deleted or privated the videos, the short clip of him spilling a milkshake in the video. So there's no like the video doesn't exist anymore of him spilling the milkshake, which is the part that he claimed, because everything else was him sitting in the interview. That's the only thing that was there. Thank you for your message. It's not valid. As a result, we will continue to remain live on YouTube. Sincerely, Team YouTube. And he wrote on October 8th, the intro to his video was stolen from me and my video. That's my videos being used to market and earn AdSense. Like, that makes a difference. It's fair use or it's not. On a video which is violation of my copyrighted work. Me earning money is nothing to do with copyright violation, by the way. It's either in violation or it's not. Please remove his video immediately. Big ass fail. Big ass fail. And they sent him a notification. You can see that on Nick DiOrios. This is pretty funny. And I guess Aiden had something to do with this as well. We were concerned, blah, blah, blah. So this is a failed copyright expense. If I had any money, I'd sue the shit out of him.
This is what happened when Anonymous Gene tried to take down Onision's, John Swan's video.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He got the thing that was horse shit too. Big hacker, Anonymous Gene couldn't figure out a way around this. Yeah. Big hack. Yeah, well, God, news never claimed to be a hacker. But yeah, there you go. There's the email he got. And I guess they sent me a copy right then and there. I'm more interested in what, like, because Aiden contacted me right afterwards. Dude DM'd me. He lives up to his name. Hi, Aiden. Let me know if you'd like me to come for an interview regarding my Me Too accusations against Jesus. You could tear me apart as much as you like. That's kind of what he sent me. Just an overview. After Jesus released the video, I went live and my wife hit me in the eye. And then we both got a trespassing warnings at Disney. I forgot about that. And banned for life. The guy's banned for life from the happiest place on earth. Says everything. You and fucking J Station should go bowling. And, and got arrested at Disney. Got arrested at Disneyland. What a douchebag. Banned for life. Wow. I wonder if you showed up.
He uploaded a video on his channel, by the way.
I wonder if you just paid cash Disneyland and showed no identification.
Yeah.
Oh, we put a video out on us, Tommy.
Oh,
yeah, this is the only way what's it called? It's called pretty much this is my message to the YouTubers I striked. It's a 10-minute video.
Let me hear this short shit. You sent it to me now? Okay.
It's on Discord.
Super duper. Let's hear it. Let's hear him admit to let's hear him admit to a crime.
Yeah.
He told me to take it down. He didn't say I was in violation. Okay. Got him.
If he turns around and goes, it wasn't me, it was Brick Bong, I'll shit myself.
Alright guys, as you've known if you've been following my most recent videos, I've been going through a very, very hard time.
Like SoCal Jesus. Like SoCal Jesus, huh?
I hope your pet dies.
Being rejected by your own family, whom you grew up with.
Yeah.
Who you shared very, very intimate and important memories with.
Like what? When the first time you fucked somebody when it's your sister?
Every year, multiple times even. For holidays. Living in the same state.
Look at him try to manipulate. It's
and
so
just simply vanishing.
That's one thing this con artist lacks. There's not even good feigned sincerity. You know, I mean, it's not even. There's nothing there. There's nothing but fake.
Vanishing for no legitimate reason. And it's just pathetic. It's sad, and
I'll say
I'm so incredibly sorry for all of the old
Fuck
content
your
I used to
family.
produce. Spreading negativity
at
throughout the
Among
world.
Us.
No minimum wage worker ever deserved to have any more stress put on their shoulders than they already had to deal with, and I was doing that at the time. And I've changed as a person. And I've become a sympathetic person who sees things from other people's perspective and feels sorry for them when it's appropriate, and has sympathy for them when it's appropriate. And I try to help them when I can. And I used to only treat my friends and family that way, and for that, I very much regret, and I apologize to all of my viewers who had to see that junk content. Never ever was it worth money or fame, and I did it for all the wrong reasons at the time. I started 5 years ago. And I regret
At least
every
when you were
minute
that
of it,
big of
and
a
it
piece of
caused me
shit, you made
stress
some people
every
laugh.
single
Now you're just
minute.
pathetic.
Even
Yeah, I
though
know.
it caused me stress, I still did it, and I looked forward to reaping the benefit, and that was sick. It was
So
disgusting.
to get rid of all the shitty behavior that you used to have, you're just compiling more shitty behavior. And now, like, the idea was to erase this. Now everybody knows you're a big shit bag for taking down the video because you can't take no for an answer. You are not entitled. Cronin sent me a message today. He said he took the video down. That's shot. Yeah, I mean, that's fine for him. But you're not entitled to have my podcast taken down. Period. Not by law or not by your fucking feelings. I don't care about your feelings. Yes.
I'm a fucking duck.
Why don't you and Bunty go to fucking Tonka stream? Really bitch about us.
Should have done it. I deleted all my videos. I was hoping for my family back. I wanted them to see that I changed, and that even though they were on my channel, and I
Why is it like he's changed, but it's got to be on my fucking platform?
wasn't still producing that content, that I wasn't even willing to earn money off of it or stand by it. And I let them know.
Oh, Scrubby Dog with a big 5. Oh, Tommy, take it down, bro. You're hurting my feelings. Thank you, Scrubby. Thank you so much.
And I apologized profusely that they ever had to see it. And missing family reunions, events, weddings, priceless opportunities, all for that junk content, for the money and the fame.
That makes it better for me. You were such an asshole, there was consequence. It makes me enjoy it so much more.
It's not worth it, guys. Money doesn't matter in life. The things you have don't matter in life. You know what matters in life?
My podcast. That's what matters.
YouTube ad revenue.
Yeah, you did.
Only thing that matters in life, other than health and happiness, is having your loved ones around. Because
Boogie's
your family
dog.
is the most important
Patreon.
thing in life. Literally, it's all you have. It's the ones that...
I like to think, I don't know what's true, it's not with this guy. I like to think he's chased all his fucking family members away, and one of them owes him money or can make his life better. But
Dude,
anyway,
nothing
$10.
would make me happier than knowing that his family has disowned him.
The rat-looking asshole. A whole lot of monotone empathizing. Spare me. Oh, I'm sure he's a psychopath.
that love you and know you best.
At least
Ones
Jesus
that
could
can
have
share
a
the
kid.
priceless
I mean, nobody's gonna look for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
memories of the past. And for that, it's literally endlessly important. And
Remember me trying to explain this to him back in January 2019? Do you remember that? When I said, do you know what it's like to have children? Scrubby Dog with another 5-0. Missed out on the family for 20K subs. Not Tommy's fault. You're delusional. Exactly. Exactly. And it's not my video. It's his whole behavior. Like, my video's got nothing to do with his internet legacy.
endlessly beneficial to make amends with those people, even if there are hurdles along the way. People do change. People do deserve a second chance. People don't normally
Isaac Kite,
change.
best
They
part,
don't always
32.
change. But when they
What? That's part of 324. Oh, it's coming up.
do, it should be recognized. And I believe I deserve that recognition I've changed more than anybody I've ever known in my entire life. I've done a full 360.
I don't care.
Compared to who I used to be. If you've seen my
But Tommy, can we pause for a second?
Sure.
Do you actually want him to get better?
I don't care one way or another.
I don't. I don't want him to. I want him to get worse. I think it would be funny just to watch the fucking what did Ethan Klein call it? The hurricane of destruction. I think it would be funny. I think I would get a lot more laughs out of it. I think his content would be better if he just went on a fucking like.
I don't know. I don't think there's
all the dumb shit that he shouldn't do.
I can't explain it. Scrubbing dog, $10. The whole video is that's crazy, but nobody fucking asked.
Tommy. He said full 360. So he's just back where he was.
Wait, a full 360?
I did a full 360. You're right. He's absolutely right. He did a bunch of shitty things. He fucking asked me to take it down. I politely said, absolutely not. That is my property. So he just went back to doing shitty things. A full 360. I mean, he lied on the application. That's against the law. He knew that was fair use. He knew I played it. He was there.
No, you don't get it, Tommy. It's to get his family back. That's why he committed that crime.
That's such horse shit. Do you really think you're gonna manipulate? Look at your ratio here. It's only 400 views in. It's too funny.
Junk. It's disgusting. I've requested all YouTubers to remove it, and I kindly requested it.
Let me speak.
Yeah.
So
banana grabber, $10. If this guy had an ounce of humility, this video wouldn't exist. Grandiose tones. So that's a true point.
People are saying a bunch of junk about me online right now.
Like what? Like you tried to take my fucking video down?
They're saying a bunch of poppycock about me.
I'm not doing these YouTubers wrong by requesting them remove the video.
No, you are. You're actually breaking the law. You're doing it in copyright terms.
I did it kindly. I didn't just strike videos just to strike videos. I asked them kindly first, and I gave them ample time to respond and to decide whether they wanted to do it. I even gave some of them warnings that, hey, listen, I'm going to get YouTube to remove it if you won't.
You didn't say that to me.
Because I've changed as a person.
I would have told you, go fuck.
I can't stand by this negative content any longer. I can't spread it throughout the universe and online any longer, morally. Therefore, I can't earn money on it morally. Therefore, I'm requesting, please. You've had multiple years to enjoy the revenue.
I'm requesting you to stick a fork in a fucking socket. Scrubby dog, $10. Nobody cares if it's kindly, you stupid fat-headed sideburn having orangutan.
Yeah, really, Jesus. He doesn't want the content to spread, but you know what? Well, what's gonna happen is he's gonna have to spread them cheeks. Go to jail, God of Cringe.
Yes.
Go to jail.
Go to jail. You lied on a fucking DMCA thing. You said it was. You knew. To me, this is an admission that he knew, because the reason he's giving is because he asked them kindly and he asked them nicely, okay? And they refused. The YouTuber, they refused. The actual thing he took was a copyright notice. He abused the DMCA. And if I had a nickel in my pocket, I'd sue him to the point where he'd have to go back to doing the God of Cringe bit, you know?
Burned off of the videos.
Which, by the way, he probably will do.
That you did on me in my videos. Ample time. I haven't asked for any of that AdSense, none of that money, no kickback, nothing.
You're not entitled to it.
Other than a shout out. So now I'm
What? Hold on.
Time. I haven't asked for any of that AdSense, none of that money, no kickback, nothing, other than a shout out. So now I'm asking you kindly, please, you've milked the video dry, please, please, please. Private, remove it, whatever.
Salmonella. $3. This guy reminds me of Nick Ocado if he didn't eat tons worth of Burger King.
I just don't want my kids seeing it. I've got a child on the way now.
A child on the way now.
Oh, no. What did I say to him?
Took it away from you.
Never have kids. What did I say to him when he's accusing SoCal Jesus? Do you have any idea what it's like not to see your children? Oh, wow. Wow. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. By the way, this video too, unless he starts getting smart with me. I own the copyright, but it's free for everybody. You want to upload this one to your channel when it's done, feel free, Scrubby, because they don't owe it to you anyways. You didn't ask for your stuff. I'm within the law. You're outside the law. This is mine, not yours. Period.
I still work at it every day. I'm not saying I'm all better now, and I'm better than everyone else, because I'm not. I'm human, and I'm equal to you. Literally.
I'll definitely think I'm a better character of you.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
To everybody else.
Person.
Downfall Network funded $2. He's like, don't look at pictures of my mansion. What? Yeah, no, he doesn't. This guy's got no money. Downfall Network. I don't.
We're all just dust in the wind. All that matters.
Oh yeah, it does me the wind. Doc would have liked that part.
Is love and having your loved ones close to you. When you're dying in bed, and your last wish,
You'll be alone, and you would have deserved it.
Listen, believe me, the only thing you're going to wish for is to have your loved ones around, because they're all that matters. I know that's how I'm going to feel, and I know that's how you will as well.
Is he pushing 40?
I hope your fucking parents
How
don't
old
forgive
is
you
he?
on their deathbed.
Guys his age don't usually think like that. Can you look up his age?
No, I'm going to see. I
would
mean,
like to know.
he's not that famous.
That's
so.
something people in their late 30s think about. It's not normal for guys in their 20s and early 30s to think that way.
Maybe somebody's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Be a real shame if they didn't forgive him.
Yeah. Oh.
And as I said, I was respectful to these YouTubers.
The idea that he's respectful. It just doesn't carry any water. I told you it wasn't about money. It's mine.
I striked every single one of them, and I sent them a message, and I'm going to read that message to you right now. I felt it was kind, and it gave them.
Whoa, Scrubby with the big one. Oh, here, Tommy, spend the night with your wife and kid, so that way you get to enjoy your loved ones. The great Scrubby. Please check him out on YouTube. He's a master YouTuber and a great friend and a wonderful supporter. I go to Scrubby when I need YouTube advice.
Plenty of warning, and I kindly requested this of them. And I'm still in talks with some friends that I've done like collabs with and whatnot. And I'm like, hey, listen, because I didn't want my family to feel uncomfortable. Even the videos that I didn't mistreat people and I just acted a little weird, playing a little goofy character, I still removed them because it caused my family to feel uncomfortable when they watched.
Shut up. You think it's his like the girl he knocked up, like
Or it's the channel dead and
her
just nothing
father.
else.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Tommy,
I
will
heard
be a complete
Edwin.
dead.
I did listen to a little when I got off the air. This is Hitler's last video from the bunker. I did listen to Augie, and Edwin seemed to think this is like a 4D chess move. The problem with this move, well, maybe somebody would have bit. The problem with this, that means he needs to know that I won't take it down. He has to know without absolute that if this is some kind of 4D chess move to get talked about again, which might be. It's not. I don't think Edwin's out of the realm of possibility, but it's a little too smart for him. He's not even a smart sociopath. And, other people, from what I said, Cronin sent me a message, said he took the shit down. That he sent him a weird message, so he just said, fuck it, I'll take it down. I don't know why. But,
I like to think that his family members are on their deathbed, and then he's never going to get to look them in the eye and
You think
have
that's
them
it?
be proud of him.
Well,
That's
yeah,
my goal.
'cause-
I'm really hoping that's the truth.
Well,
yeah.
starting at his fucking nipples, like, so that's the most sensitive part on your body.
Yeah, but, I like to think it's true, too, because that's what I said to him. I said to him, like, you have any idea?
Imagine his mother literally dying, and he goes, "I see you soon, Mom," and she goes, "Honey, you won't see me soon. You accused Jesus of rape."
Oh, no, I think I figured it out. He knocked up a broad. She said, no way. Probably put fucking no father, unknown on the birth certificate, or is planning to or threatened to. So he's got to show that he's not a douchebag in her mind, to let him see the baby that's coming that's making him freak out. That's what it is. He knocked up a broad. She woke up and say, I am never letting this man near this child, or I'm going to do everything I can to do it. It's making it more difficult.
I can't believe we're having a baby. I mean, a content machine, honey.
So, and maybe that's what he wants to do.
God of Cringe. Guys, I'm going to a movie theater with my really loud baby.
At 3 a.m.
Maybe that's it. He wants a baby for content. Would you put it
Maybe.
past him? Do you really think he changed?
I mean, Tommy, check your DMs. Isaac Kite, he made a video laughing at him, and the people who liked the video was God of Cringe.
Really?
Yeah,
That makes me think it's a work.
it's a work.
I think it's a work, but
Okay.
I really want to believe it's not. I want to believe his life is in shambles.
Yeah,
Click on that
the
tweet.
boogie one? Was that September 21? Oh no.
No. Check your Discord.
Discord. Okay, hold on.
My Discord. Yeah.
All right, because I looked at his shit. All right, hold on a second. I hit the wrong one anyway. Fuck. All right, his Discord. Here we go. High as a kite. Stop, pause, all that other good shit. Fired up, Chris.
I've changed more than anybody I've ever known in my entire life. I've done a full 360 compared to you.
360. So you changed nothing, you fucking.
That is fucking funny. You change the fucking thing.
Click on the tweet and you'll see fucking.
Thank
God
you,
of Cringe.
Christina. He's the one that put it in. I didn't see that. Thank you so much, Christina. I'll get back to your message later. I apologize. Yeah, so that's it. Here's something else I want to go over. Where's my DMs with this douchebag? It doesn't end there. So I invited him on the show. I told him when I posted, I can't. I'm in too much pain right now from my family not talking to me because of you. He said because of me. Because he striked a bunch of YouTubers.
Tommy, why have you done this? You won't let him see his kid, Tommy. It's awful.
I wrote, I'm going to make it a lot worse. He tried to take my money. Here's another thing. He fucked with... I'm down for a week. That's a week's salary. So he tried to take money out of my pocket. He was telling me, I guess he didn't know that you lose your streaming ability for a week or a month or whatever the fuck it is. Well, I'm gonna make it a lot worse. You take my money, family's bills, like SoCal Jesus. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand I'm a streamer, like he did SoCal Jesus. Now Augie covered, Tipster covered it, and I'm gonna do it today. So your big plan just made more updated videos about you being a bad guy. Way to go! And he wrote 20 cents out of your child's mouth each month in order to have my family speak to me. And you're heartless. No, you strike me. I can't stream. Douchebag. I can't stream. I can't earn. What a fucking asshole. And that's exactly what he did to SoCal Jesus. And this actually pissed me off. I was actually talking to Vega and I was like, Vega, hang on. I'm going to yell at fucking God of Cringe.
20 cents, you bitch. I would have been down for streaming for a whole week. That's a week's worth of salary. Guess what? I'm sorry. I didn't grow up an asshole. I'm not a jerk off. I didn't have that fucking problem. And you know what? You being a jerk off 2 years ago is my fucking problem. You know what? And now Augie's got it, Tipster got it, Nick's got it. I'm running today. You made it worse for yourself. Have a nice fucking day.
There you go. And I'm not done. So yeah, so that's just pretty much the way it went, and I want to be here for all eternity. It's super wonderful, and that's it. I want it to be here for you and for yours. Try to take money. It's a hard time at this point anyway to earn. At least for me anyway. I know some guys are fucking. When some guy's doing bad, somebody else is doing great. And you try to take money out of my pocket so I couldn't stream for a week. You're not entitled to that being gone. It's not my problem that you're becoming a good person now, and apparently that's not true. Anyway! What is this you just dropped in my fucking thing? The only reason I'm waiting.
Yeah, that's a new video he just uploaded like
just
half
now.
An hour ago. Yeah,
How long
half
is
an
this
hour ago.
fucking horse shit?
More than 20 million.
Shut up.
More than 20 million.
I can't believe it was in English, that fucking one.
Alright, guys.
2 minutes.
I never thought I'd be making this video, but I've been getting so many requests to release my videos again, my old videos. Over 1,000 videos, most of which I was just acting silly and entertaining the audience, or causing cringe, which used to be my thing. Well, I refuse to ever release the videos again where I am mistreating
If he wants, then Edwin's right. Edwin nailed this, and I thought he was so off the mark yesterday.
anybody. However, the videos where I was just acting silly and being a silly character and not harming anything or anybody,
Oh.
I have no problem of releasing again. The reason I
Dude, you claimed a fucking thing where you spilling a milkshake and you fucking tried to strike me, you prick.
privated all of those videos and removed them from my channel was because I wanted my family back. But it's now seeming like it's not going to happen.
Nope.
Unfortunately, it seems they've made a pact and they've agreed with one another that I'm as good as gone, and there's nothing that can bring that.
Good.
Good.
Deserved
So,
it. You earned it. You asked for it.
Request. I've been offered money.
You deserved it.
I've been offered different
And you asked for
things
it.
to remove,
Did
or
both.
I'm sorry, to release the videos again.
I don't think you were.
And
No, I don't believe that you were offered money
I
to
don't
put
wanna
your
do
videos.
it.
Back. You're a fucking nobody. You have half of my
Therefore-
subs, and no one would ever offer me the same thing.
We
That's
got doomed.
insane.
Yeah, it's utterly insane.
When enough
He
people
probably thinks
want
he's one of these guys that thinks he's a big celebrity. You know.
me to release the videos again, to the point of raising $500 on my Patreon per month, I will release the videos again. Now, I'm putting the Patreon down below in the top pinned comment. I've always
So it's all
wanted
about
on
money,
my
huh?
Patreon.
So it's all
It
about
was
money.
always
Now,
about
Guys, this
money.
is what
My
poverty
fans
looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content back
stupidity.
enough to possibly help raise the money. This is to
Well, maybe he did strike me because no one I'd talk because he did definitely burn my ass. Maybe.
support my
a
family
work.
in these hard times. When I just
Well, I
don't
thought they want to see you. What do you need to be supported for? They sound like they're good without you.
have any family.
You know what's really great about this video? He forgot to put his fucking Patreon in the description box.
At all. Again,
the
let me know
comments.
down below if you can relate at all to my pain. And if you can't afford to donate, then I understand.
all
However,
about
if
money.
you want the videos back and you can't afford to donate,
All about
then
money.
please do. And if it doesn't amount to 500 as of yet, maybe the next time you get a paycheck, it will.
Oh my God!
God.
I
Jeez,
appreciate your
this
support,
is like
everybody.
the hardest
If all
e-begging I think I've ever
25,000
seen. You're so fucking pathetic.
Subscribers of mine donate. That would only
4D
be about a
eBay.
penny each, which I know you can afford. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.
You're welcome.
I hope someone sues you into poverty.
Oh, I wish I could. If I would
I hope
have
they
any
take
money,
your
I
channel
would have.
and they delete it.
Oh, if I had any money, I'd have done it. Jesus, that's so great.
It's funny.
Imagine suing for the God of Cringe channel just to take it and delete it because you can.
Yeah,
Where's
that's,
Josh
I would do
Beck
it. I would do it if I had like disposable income just to teach it. And not only that, I mean, there's another good reason for it though too. It just lets everybody know, like, you can't just file bullshit strikes. You know. So, actually, I remember I was irritated when I heard Edwin say that last night. I think his argument's a fuck of a lot stronger now. Holy shit. I would even go as far as say he's right. He knew that. That's the one thing that everybody talks about in our community is these strike things. First of all, I mean, maybe we're grandstanding, but Nick, me, definitely Tipster, certainly Augie, Bo, well, maybe not Bobax anymore, but yeah, the strike thing is something that is really important to us. And not striking down content. And maybe he knew that by watching this. He does follow me. I do follow him. And he said, boy, the best way I could raise $500 because my family won't donate is to piss off Tommy C. And it'll go right up the chain. I'm starting to think he was that smart. What about you?
I don't know. I just think he's good at getting money from people. He's practically somebody who lives off the side of the road in New York City.
Yeah, yes.
Do you want to see his
I don't
Patreon?
I hope he does something
He
stupid.
looks like a
fucking
loser
close
from
to
Brooklyn, doesn't he?
fucking-
Does he look like a loser from Brooklyn? Like, that's what he looks like. He has Brooklyn loser written all over his face.
Yep.
All over his face. Hey, how you doing there? Listen, I lost my bus pass. You think you can help me out? Yeah, that loser.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't. I got to get to Manhattan. Yeah, go buy yourself. Ugh. Can we talk about the skillet thing a little bit? Because I'm kind of interested in that, and we got 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not really like a trending topic.
All right, let me update the audience a little bit. Skillet was a YouTuber that was involved in the CS:GO skins. If you guys don't remember, he actually, it looks like he killed him. He did what we call in Germany the Geisterfahrer, which means ghost driver, and he basically committed suicide and took out other people, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
I believe it's either 2 or 3. I don't know if they count him in the death total.
Okay, well, that's just made.
That's insane.
By the way, my sergeant, my last year in the Army, my sergeant was killed by a Geisterfahrer, and it is horrifying. And his fucking infant child is in the back seat. She made it, but fucking his wife's best friend, his fucking best friend, didn't make it. The only people who made it out of that wreck was his wife and the baby. And I hate Geisterfahrer. I hate it. Well, anyway, you said there was maybe something more to it. Can you give us a synopsis without giving away any future project?
Well, I mean, he did what he did. He's not really to be like looked at and go, oh yeah, you know, that wasn't what it seemed. It really was what it seemed.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I start to think about all these young creators and shit like that, and I'm wondering, like, you know, is it really fair that a fucking 17-year-old has to have that kind of like be put in that kind of position? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a 17-year-old is like, he's sitting here with hundreds of thousands of dollars that he lost immediately, driving his fucking car. Go to the video for his car. It'll be really funny. You can read the comments.
Well, here's the thing. Like, it's not going to get much
video.
sympathy because everybody hates the fucking skin game anyway. You know?
Yeah. But no, the stuff in the comment section, it's like the Deji video. It's brutal.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
like, it's really sad that you died, man. Feels bad. Might go drive my car 130 miles per hour in the wrong direction after this, or stuff like that. Yeah, it's some really fucking good things in there.
I don't know. I can't feel. I don't know. I don't know if I can give him any kind of fucking sympathy whatsoever. We just because he killed somebody else.
I don't know. I'm starting to think like everyone keeps making jokes about this, that Twitter should be 18 plus and YouTube should be 18 plus.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like who's that other one right now from TikTok?
The German. There's 2 German girls. Well, they're done, I think. And there's.
You think they're done now?
Yeah, there was 2 German girls on TikTok, and then they switched to YouTube, and their careers ended. They did platform.
Oh.
2 German twins, and there's the girl with the Italian last name.
Yeah, I think it's the Italian last name.
Yeah, D'Amelio. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah.
That girl's like 16 years old, and she's bigger than like rice gum.
Yeah, ever
Like,
was.
I wonder like how mentally taxing it's going to be when we have all these gigantic celebrities who like literally don't grow up with a childhood.
I have been talking this for a long time. I said to Turkey Tom, you know I love him to death. He's almost 18 now anyway, right?
He's 18.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this kid, like, Aiden Projects is 2 years younger than this guy.
I told
Imagine
Aiden Projects that he never should have
that
YouTube
finances.
career. I said that, and I'm friends with Agent Projects, and I love him to death. But I do. I think this is too much money too soon. I've had conversations with Leafy. I mean, he thinks that the amount of money that he earned before he became Leafy's here, before he became a big like YouTube celeb, maybe one of the biggest ever.
Well, you know how he made that, right?
He thinks Minecraft servers.
Yeah, he was fucking peddling Minecraft servers. Dude.
Yeah, which great, good for him. And he privately he said to me he thinks it might have fucked him up and it fucks up other people. And I don't know if he was trying to say like his behavior in the preceding months had something to do with it. Maybe he did. $5. This shit fucks you up. Not gonna lie, boy, you're handling it awful well. God.
Like, I see these big YouTubers and stuff like that. Dude, Mudahar sounds like he's 30 fucking years old. You know how old Mudahar is, dude?
I thought he is.
3 years older than me.
Yeah, but he was always mature enough to handle it. He was probably one of the few guys. Yeah, because Mudahar is really smart, dude.
But I look at some of these guys and I'm like, here's an example. I've been finding out more about Xander Hall from like our conversations that we've had
guy's
on
not really smart.
Stuff.
You know.
Yeah, but he's also 21.
So yeah, you can forgive it because he's
like,
stupid.
He's like, I was really radicalized a few years ago. I went, how many years ago? He went 2.
Yeah, 2 years is a long time to a 20-year-old. You know, it's nothing.
That Destiny literally went, oh my god, you're 21 years old. That makes so much sense. I'm not mad at you anymore. He said that in his debate with him. It's just like, yeah, dude, Vosh is 25.
Oh my god, that guy looks older than me.
Yeah, Jesus, Vosh looks terrible. It makes him be an ugly guy, but like he
Yeah.
looks old. I mean, like
well,
some of these
put
dudes,
weight
it's
like
like I
that on.
realize, like, oh my god, this guy's younger than me.
Yeah.
I probably would have made some stupid mistakes at that age. But I'm like,
Well, I had you when you were 21. So Donald Trump, if you can't enforce 18 plus, I mean, look at the porn. You just say you're 18, wham, it's done. I don't see why you fight for something that will never be enforced. I don't know if I understood that correctly, but if I did, I apologize. I don't know if I'm fighting for 18 plus. I just think it's a good rule, and it'll help kids, not hurt them. That's all I'm saying. I mean, fucking, I don't know.
It'll never be enforced. Ask that one kid in the FaZe clan how his fucking Twitch career is going right now.
Yeah. Oh shit! I mean, they're talking about I might have to give my ID to Google to continue this fucking this shit show over under European law.
No, I know, but like when we're talking about YouTube and finances, it'll never be enforced. Social media will never be like that.
Yeah.
Dude, ask that kid in FaZe clan who's got to have his mommy sit next to him while he streams.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
They were going to terminate his entire account.
Mm.
Yeah, ask that guy. His mommy's got to be there while he plays Fortnite and makes more money than I'll ever have in my life.
Yeah. Is he still around? Speaking of Fortnite, did you hear about FaZe Ewok?
Yeah, there's some controversy on that.
Why is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's controversial, but it's just like...
Oh, there is. There was a lot of...
You're 15. Like, you don't know your asshole from a hole in the ground. But...
Yeah, I saw people go, like, mask off with, like, this is what they do to you. And I'm just like...
Oh, that's a little rough.
If the kid just wants to be told a couple of pronouns... I mean, like, why? Who cares? Like, go for it.
Well,
like,
you know, it is concerning if your child doesn't think he's the sex he was born. I don't think that should be put out the door completely. But at the same time, you know, you have those people like that are using it to kind of further their political agenda. I find it concerning when anybody doesn't think they're the sex they're born, because the first thing I think of is life is going to be harder for you than somebody that doesn't feel that way.
Now, you see, like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm talking more about the people who are like, the fucking game industry is making these girls think they're guys because they keep censoring the titties on the anime girls and hiding the vaginas in hentai. And I'm like, all right, dude, like, I don't have a problem with anything like this unless maybe a 15-year-old decided they're going to cut off
She's
something.
a deaf girl that's fucking... Well, I will say this. You know what? Like, the gaming has nothing to do with her. At least... Hey, at least Onision is still partnered. No, I'm never going to blame the gaming industry or gaming in general, or even Twitch or YouTube for that matter. I do think kids that have problems and they feel out of place because, you know, this is now it's being treated as a civil rights movement, gender dysphoria. I do think they say, you know, why am I so fucked up? Well, maybe I was supposed to be born a girl, and they kind of get on that track. But I also believe... if they're just the gender dysphoria has sometimes it has a time limit. So yeah, if they gotta go down that. If they gotta go down that route, they gotta go down that route. I get that, you know.
I said, like, if they were cutting something off, I wouldn't be entirely
I gotta
comfortable with
admit,
that.
look,
Maybe I would
this
make it
is a
smart
lot
to
more
apply.
acceptable than it was in the 90s and 2000s.
No,
you know?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
like
So
you
we're
just said
seeing
it
more
yourself.
people do it.
Sometimes they grow out of this.
Yes.
So, like, maybe you shouldn't have a surgery, or maybe you shouldn't be on medication.
Oh no,
until
no
you're
surgery,
18.
no puberty, but no nothing till you're 18. You make your own goddamn decision then. Fuck that shit.
I would be on that.
No
I would
way.
be on that.
No fucking way. I mean, Jesus
I don't think
Christ, you can't fucking
like, think about
you
it.
can't
Hypothetically,
vote,
the kid
you
cuts
can't
off his
vote,
dick and he
you can't
grows out of
fucking
it.
drink, you can't take certain medications, but you cut your dick and your fucking breast off. Fuck that. Fuck that. They don't have the right. Children don't have the rights of adults. Period. And that's the reason. So you make a stupid decision when you're 16 and regret it really hard, and that's an irreversible one, when you're fucking 20. It's not a drunk driving thing at fucking 17. That's permanent, irreversible stuff. So fuck all that underage shit. I think the people that encourage that stuff are monsters. Monsters.
Yeah,
if my kids want to be fucking the opposite sex, fucking ain't shit I can do with that when they're fucking 18. But I'm in charge up until then.
Yeah, no, that's my stance on it. I think it would be fucking, like, terrifying if a child, like, goes through a surgery to cut off his dick. And then at 18 he grew out of it. And
I'm willing to take a fucking bullet to keep that from happening. Green Man's here. Fuck. Should I put him in with you?
I hate Green Man.
Don't do it.
Hey, Tony, I think all the transvestites need to be...
Hey, man, you got 30 seconds. Go!
Hey, Tommy. Oh,
Go.
right, Tommy. I've got a link to the video of God of Cringe, basically doxing Ethan Cringe's dad. I DM'd it to Vault. I'll DM
What
it
are
to
you gonna think? We're gonna pull it up?
All right, that's how long. You didn't last quite 30 seconds. All right, thanks. Thank you. $20 for tricks. I do appreciate it. 469. Any other calls? Otherwise, we can end it. I'll take 1 or 2 more calls and then call it a day. And I'll see you all Thursday. There has been no news story. I haven't done a news story in a fucking week. And I really want to do something with the other channel, too. I can't have my German class tomorrow either. Nothing's going on, and I got tons of fucking time.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for
Thank you,
for a
Trix. I do
person of
appreciate
color.
it. I love that line. I got to catch up with him and find out. Has he been charged?
I have no idea. He said he'd hit me up after. He never did, and I never reached
Yeah, I
out
talked to him after
told him
too. Well, see, that's another thing about him. He only talks to you when you're fucking.
No, I probably should have reached
Oh,
out.
really?
But after
All
the
right.
whole Monday night.
Well, I
was
talked to
yeah,
him for a
I'm
little
going
bit
to.
too. I didn't tell you about that, but Sid, man, go ahead.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I just got a quick question. Free feel to kick me if it gets too personal for you, but
Sure.
whatchamacallit? For Ethan, when he made the content nuke and he went on about a certain person that's no longer with us, did he ever apologize to the family or girlfriend?
No.
He specifically didn't answer the ones who. All right, so the ex-girlfriend who was defending Keemstar, he didn't reply to her, but the ex-girlfriend or the friend or whatever that was against Keemstar, he replied to that one.
So he never replied at all, even to the mother.
No.
No, he literally didn't give a shit.
Blown it.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty
He was using the dead guy.
Yeah. That's one.
And I'm not going to say. I'm going to say. I'm not. His name was Etika, and I think that's important to say.
Yeah. I just wanted to respect the man. I just didn't want to bring him up.
Yeah,
again.
it was not disrespectful to bring his name up. I don't think. I'd say it. Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that the whole bring his name up thing is probably the only reason I'm not making a video on Boogie.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Also, is Boogie going to address that? Because I really hope he does. Because I give him more credit than I give Keemstar. But for fuck's sake, after this point, he's just right next to fucking Ethan to me.
The fact that he said I think it was I don't want to paraphrase. He said something along the lines of he didn't have the influence to do it. If I did it, it would be bigger or something like that. He took a shot at Etika's clout. That literally just drove me up a fucking. I wasn't even a huge Etika fan. That drove me.
He's got a lot more. Well, maybe if he could do it for Beyond the Grave, because he's definitely got a lot more clout than he did before he passed it. Oh God, what is he thinking?
Yeah.
You know. Oh, that's awful.
Well, that was just really what I wanted to ask. Thank you guys very much.
Else? All right, take care, Sam, man. Thanks for the call. Last call of the day.
That's right. He wanted to be the bigger tragedy, Villefire. It's fucking infuriating.
You're willing to kill yourself to silence people is what really fucking infuriates me. William, 13, you're on the air.
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Nicholas. Right.
Hello.
See the God of Cringe?
Yeah.
Did his wife not accuse Santa Claus of the same thing he done with
Jesus?
Jesus?
Yes, he did.
Christ?
I actually cut that out of the video today. The original. I can't. Can I switch? No, I can't. Yes. At the end, here's what happened today. I re-uploaded the edit of God of Cringe today. It was a video I posted before this, okay? And at the end, it mentions that his wife sat on Santa Claus' lap and he had a boner. He says that right to my face. But it didn't flow with what I wanted to add, and I wanted to add me telling him off on SoCal Jesus. So I took Comrade's edit, and then I cut that out. And I also took it down from the Rewind channel, but you can catch that part in the original 2019 God of Cringe interview we did here. So yes, he did say that. He said it on my show, but I actually had to cut out that part because it just didn't flow right. Because there was some music that just wouldn't make it flow right. True Crime Story is a real fucking member. Thank you so much. Anything else?
No, that was it, mate. Thank you very much for the call and have a good day.
You
too. All
right, take care. Scottish, call it my Celtic brethren. Downfall, you're on here.
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
do
man?
you think that this fucking hash brown ass dude, do you think that he's if it's worse, if it's a fucking, it's like a troll, or do you think it's worse? This dude's legit.
Oh no, I don't care. I don't care if it's legit. It's probably not. I think the whole thing was leading to, paint my paint. Give me Patreon money.
Oh,
I think it's the whole thing.
Make all the fans
I look. If he's been paying attention, we cover a lot of Susie Lou. The tipster losses is we stick up for guys like Dank. Tipster losses monetization, and they got it back and what have you. The best person to strike would be me. Real fucking new member. Thanks so much. So yeah, I think this is probably and knowing this all led. Okay, I'll release some of my videos. So yeah, he worked everybody. I think it was a long-term plan. I don't think it'll work because here's the thing about Gotta Cringe. There's nothing sincere about him, but you never know. You never fucking know.
Well, and I kind of missed the beginning of this drama shit. So like, what sort of deviant shit did this dude do exactly?
Well, you can go watch him, but I can't go. Drew is sharing. Hello, Drew is sharing. Real fucking member. I was in your stream the other night and you didn't know it. I would check. I would check on my old video and then you can check out. I didn't check H3's video on him, and then check my video that I interviewed him directly on the SoCal Jesus thing. That's it.
Oh, dude, I'm never watching H3 again, though. Fuck that guy. Honestly, speaking of that, dude, I just gotta say, Oreo's there, man. Those are the fucking best videos on H3, easily.
Yes. Well, I like the one that Nick did. All right, Downfall. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you very much.
Have a great one, man.
You too. Take care. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess. Anything else, Nick? Nothing. Fault? Nothing. I'm good. I want to be done. Why?
You can play the Pescator video.
No. Do it.
What's the Pescator video?
No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't know. No, the one with the no.
Yeah, the fucked up one.
No, it's fucked up. I ain't playing that. Listen, I didn't change it in the bottom yet. I got to. I'll probably do that tomorrow, hopefully. Yo, Tommy C. www.twitch.tv /YoTommyC. You check it out. I'm there. You deserve an infinite amount of DMCAs for supporting Oliver, that nuns. No, I like what I did to you. You loser. Keemstar's a psychopathic moron. Pot Kettle Black. Shit name, Tommy, come on. F you. All right, twitch.tv /YoTommyC. I'm doing like one-on-one streams over there. And gaming, light talking and stuff like that. So go check it out. What is that? Oh no, maybe I will pull him. Agmir. What do you have to say? What about natives? What do you say about Bobex?
Oh yeah. I think it was like last night or something. Like he was talking about how fucking good Canada was towards natives, and Canada is literally the worst towards Native Americans.
Wait, he said that I don't think Canada had slavery.
Yeah, they're fucking retarded. Like I'm a part of the Odawa clan that's that's like up with it's kind of like in the middle of Michigan and it goes up into Canada.
Okay.
And they literally treat them like fucking like trash.
Really? Did they really treat everybody like trash? I know there's racial tension between whites and blacks that goes back to slavery, but a lot of people don't know that there is racial tension between Native Canadians and people of European descent. I think there was tension, but I don't think that's the majority of Canadians.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I think in the government it's really
if you had to be taken over by any amount of white people, they're pretty good white people as white people go.
Like all I'm gonna say is at least the United States like is somewhat honored. It's like land agreements and stuff like that, and at least gave us Oklahoma. I'm like, wow, we got Oklahoma, like one out of like, oh god, there's so many of those stupid little treaty things. So but yeah, Canada is literally the worst when it comes to like indigenous people. They're terrible.
I doubt that's true. I doubt.
Okay, maybe I should reword. They're definitely worse than the United States.
Well, we killed them all. We killed them all. We don't have to be nasty to anybody. There you go.
Okay.
Actually, no, I kid you. First of all, I love Indians. Hey, can I ask you something?
Hey, we didn't just give you Oklahoma. We gave you the Washington Redskins. They changed their name.
Can I ask you something? You know I'm ex-Army, right? You know what I love about the Army? We named the helicopters after tribes. I think that's bad motherfucking ass. I don't think that's disrespectful.
School's named after the tribes.
Does that bother you? This is a Black Hawk and a Cherokee. Does that bug you as a native? Because I can't imagine that bugging you. You know, what do you think of that? Don't let me lead into you. Just give me your own opinion. You know?
I think at least it's like respecting natives because I mean, like there were code walkers during World War II, and I mean even in Vietnam. There's big Native American presence.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm all for it, man.
You all for it? All right. Yeah, it makes me feel good because I served with some guys. I remember I met a Marine. Her last name was Poor Bear. She was a sweetheart. A lot of you Indians in the States are named Leonard for last name for some fucking reason.
I noticed that too. I don't know.
Yeah, you noticed that too, right? A lot of guys named Leonard. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
No, I knew a guy. I probably should. I'm not gonna say his first name, but his name was Wantanami, and it was literally spelled what o name WHATONAME.
Yeah,
he's a good guy too. I served with him as well. But where I grow up, you could go your whole life if you live in New Jersey and never even meet an Indian. I met my first Indians when I went to a thing in Washington D.C. where they had this like room with other kids from the other parts of the states, and we roomed with some Navajo guys. That was the first Indians I ever met in my life. Like I never even met Indians before.
Yeah, it's really weird because it's like if you were to take a look at me, you'd be like, always white, but like I'm like 70% Odawa Native American because before my mom married my stepdad, my original dad, he was a stereotypical.
That's more than that blonde-haired, blue-eyed politician we have over here, fucking Pocahontas. What the fuck's her name?
Well, you know what? Actually, you know what the first time I met a Native American was?
What was that?
Well, I was on Discord with a guy named Agmar.
All right, brother. Well, I hope that's not true. There's a hockey coach named Ted Nolan. He was fucking always saying that the Canadians were awful to natives. They used to fire him all the time. He used to coach the Islanders. They got rid of his ass.
And it's probably not as bad now, but back when like a couple of years ago. Oh my god, there was like a big news clip of it because oh my god, man,
I have been in NHL fucking lobbies and on Xbox 360, and I hear Canadian kids fucking kill the natives, fuck natives, dirty natives. I haven't heard it. I mean, with my own ears. I used to play a lot of NHL. Back when the NHL was actually good on fucking Xbox 360. That's how long ago it was. Now we're going to a new gen.
Man, I feel old now.
Yeah. Well, you big hockey guy?
Not too much. I mean, I'm like
Jerome McGinley was half Indian. Jerome McGinley was half Indian, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was half. I lived one of my favorite players to ever live.
Yeah, I mean, I watch because I live in Ohio. I watch Cyclones sometimes.
All right.
I love that.
Well, here's the thing: when they start taking down the badass shit, like the warrior stuff, because I love movies about cowboys and Indians. I fucking think Indians are badass, and I think they got a raw fucking deal to boot. All right,
that's a lot
but
of
here's
money,
the thing:
I guess,
don't take away the cool shit, because once you take down everything named, maybe Redskins fucked up, but is Black Hawk really fucked up? Because of the Chicago Blackhawks, is the Seminole really fucked up? See, once you erase all this shit, everybody's gonna forget you were around. I told you, if I'd have stayed in New Jersey, I would have never met an Indian in my life.
Yeah, and my, as I said, my dad was, but I mean, I like shit like that's really cool.
Yeah, I love that stuff, dude. I love that shit.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
And I just like we call them culture bearers. That's what we call like future generations.
Mm-hmm.
I think this generation's, I guess you could say like they're a little too sensitive.
Yeah,
and but I mean. Some of us, older natives, all we do is drink all the fucking time.
I'm absolutely sure there's some legit fucking stuff on culture that you guys, arguments you have. I remember when I was with the guys from, this is a very interesting topic to me, by the way. I remember I was with the natives, and, I was expecting we don't give a shit about the Redskins. We give a shit about, they live on sovereign land that was recognized by the United States, and, they make their own tax codes and what have you. And the United States, or whatever state they're in, decides to respect it or not respect it, depending on how they're feeling that fucking day. Well, it's sovereign land or it's not sovereign land. And of course, at this point, no one's going to fucking fight, over it or spill blood over it. But I actually agree with that with them. If you give them sovereign land in the United States, that's theirs. That means the state law doesn't apply. So I think there's a lot more issues with farming, alcoholism, as you said, that I think if really people gave a fuck about the Indians, would be talking about rather than the Washington Redskins. That's what
because I mean, to me, that's been a football team for so long.
Yeah, no, it sucks, right? It's like I have cousins down south. They got to be fucking wrecked over that.
Yeah, and I'm like, that doesn't even bother me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have one fighting Irish. It represents Irishmen as drunk patties. For Notre Dame. I got the same one. I don't give a shit. It's funny. That's it. As long as there's not disrespect. I don't think Redskins is. It's not a nice thing to say. I'll admit that, but it's definitely not disrespectful.
And it's. I mean,
it's gone now. It's gone now. Just don't let them take Black Hawk. Don't let them take Black Hawk, please. All right, I gotta let you go, dude. Thanks for calling in.
Okay. Right, no problem, man. Have a good one.
I don't know. That's really a really interesting conversation to me. I know that probably didn't fascinate you very much. Nick.
I didn't want to do the bit with that guy.
Oh, really? Nah, you seem like a good guy.
You know the bit?
What's the bit? The Tonka thing?
The bit I was telling you about before the show?
Ooh, what bit? What was that?
I
thought you were going to do it.
Why the fuck do you deserve the land?
You should have done. I was kind of waiting for you to do it.
That's my favorite bit that I did. I wasn't going to do it with an actual Native American.
Yeah. He seemed like a good guy, though, so he probably wouldn't have fell for it. You got to be a sensitive, uptight prick to fall for that bit. You know what I mean?
Well, the chat did yesterday. Jesus Christ. The chat started mass disliking when Boblax was like, Canada didn't have slaves.
They didn't? Or they did? I thought they didn't.
They definitely had slaves. Are you kidding me?
I had no idea. I have no idea if they had slaves or not. I don't know. Work the same way as the States? I know Canadians actually helped slaves escape to Canada. So,
slavery was abolished in 1834.
In Canada. Ooh, it's only like 30 years before the Civil War. Fuck you, Canada. You bastards. Probably enslaving all the Indians and shit. Oh, these were not the browns we ordered. That's awful. All right, have a good day, everybody.
Didn't they try to enslave the natives, and then they got sick too much because they weren't used to the Europeans, so then that's why they exported?
In some cases, yeah.
Like they imported people from other countries without their fucking consent.
Every country had slaves. Every single one.
Like, they all had slaves. Everyone is built on slaves.
It's disgusting.
I had slaves, yeah.
I like to think Canada was above it, I guess. You know what I mean? It's really just... You ever see that, was it 10 Years a Slave, that movie? Can you imagine like having a normal Western life and then some guy says, hey, you want to have a drink with me? Hits you over the fucking head and puts you in a slave camp? Oh, man. That's just, it's unimaginable to me. It's like, it's worse than death. It's worse than murder. God.
That's why Tariq Nasheed acts the way he does.
Yeah. The guy, he suffered like that. Get the fuck out of here. All right, that's it. I had enough. I think we can call it a day. And we can know that as long as there's shot from the point, as long as we don't kick off, that Gotta Cringe video will be right here, but I'm starting to think that's exactly what you wanted.
Almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me, head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.